The next program we will be discussing is about vowel and consonant count. The main purpose of this program is to read a sentence and print the frequency of each of the vowels and total count of consonants. The input for this program is a string. The output will be the counts of total number of vowels and consonants. Now let us look into the program to which prints the frequency of vowels and total number of consonants. As we know that the very first line is the preprocessor directive along with the standard input output header file. We will use another two more header files known as the console input output header file and string.h header file for all the string operations. Next we will start with the main function where our execution of the program begins. Inside the main function, the very first line would be the declaration part. Here we are declaring a string s of 100 and a character ch with character data type. In the next line we have a variable I and there will be two counts, that is VC for vowel count and CC for consonant count, which is already initialized to 0. Next we have is the clear screen, which is used to clear the output screen. We need to enter the sentence and we will be inserting the string into the scanning the string using gets of s. Here gets of s is a gets is a unformatted input statement. Next we have is a for loop which starts from for of I is equal to 0, I less than string len of s I plus plus. That is we need to scan each and every character in a given string starting from the first position up to the last. The last position is denoted by string len. Hence strlen is a standard built-in library function of strings.h which indicates the length of the string. Inside the for loop we have one more function known as isAlpha. IsAlpha is a function which checks whether a given string contains alphabets or not. Suppose for example, if we give the USN of a student, it consists of both alphanumeric in nature, it filter out only the alphabets that are present in the USN, leaving out the numerals. This is the role of isAlpha. Here we are passing the given string to the isAlpha function. Next we have one more very important function known as toLower of SI. We use this toLower of SI in order to convert the complete input string to the lower cases, and each and every character is checked with all the available vowels such as A, E, I, O and U. If any of our character matches with the vowels, then we will be having an increase in vowel count. VC plus plus occurs. Else, since there are no vowels present, then obviously the CC will be incremented by 1. We like to note that if we do not use toLower of SI, we can include one more OR and make all the possible characters in upper cases. Such we can have either the lowercase vowel letters or also the uppercase vowel letters. In order to avoid the uppercase vowel letters, we are converting all the input string to the lower case. Then once we are done with the counting, we need to print the total number of vowels, which is printed using our printf statement along with a format specifier %d, where VC consisting of the vowel count will be there. Finally, since the number of consonants is also needs to be printed, we have this number of consonants with a format specifier %d and the variable cc. This is the program to find out the total number of vowels and consonants count in a given input string. The program is ready for compilation and execution. We will check for the errors or warnings in our program. Since there are no errors or warnings, we can directly execute our program with Control F9. It is asking us to enter the sentence. I will enter VTU. As we can note that VTU in this string we have V as a consonant, T as a consonant and only U as the vowel. So my output would be number of vowels equals 1, number of consonants equals 2. And I will run one more time making sure that I will give a mixture of characters. The input string what I have given is technology. We can clearly observe that T, H and N are written in upper cases where the rest of the things are written in lower cases. As I mentioned, our program has one function known as toLower which converts all the upper cases into lower cases and does the calculation. As we can see that the total number of vowels equals 3. Here the vowels are E, O and one more O, and the total number of consonants are 7, which involves rest of the other things. And I like to mention here that the total number of consonant plus the total number of vowels will give the length of a string if and only if the given string is completely alphabetical in nature. I will run one more time making sure that I will give a alphanumeric input. Consider the USN of a candidate which involves 4NN 10CS 012. Here we can clearly observe that the input string is alphanumeric in nature, which consists of alphabets and also numerals. The alphabets here are N, N, C and S, where rest of the things would be the numbers in nature. If I execute this program, then the output would be the total number of vowels equals 0, because there are no more vowels present over there and total number of consonants are 4. Those consonants are nothing but N, N, C and S. This is the output of the vowels and consonant program. This concludes the program to find out the total number of vowels and consonant count in a given input string.